People may have personal reasons for hating Endeavor, but respectfully, if you think you hate Endeavor because he's trying to seek redemption and you don't think he deserves it, then you kind of miss the point. This 100% genuinely and sensitively, if you have personal reasons for hating Endeavor, that is not what this video is about. Your feelings are valid. That's not what it's about. On a more serious sense of what Endeavor's story is about, is it was never about redemption. It was always about atonement. In case you don't know the difference between redemption and atonement, it's very important. Atonement involves making amends for a wrongdoing, either through direct action to fix the damages or through equivalent action to benefit others. Redemption, on the other hand, refers to being freed or liberated from something, often a past wrongdoing or sin, and can involve finding forgiveness and a new beginning. Let's be clear, I don't think Endeavor really even deserves redemption. That's up to interpretation. Endeavor was a father. He knew better. They didn't give us a sob backstory of all the horrible things he went through that made him the way he is. Granted, in the real world, I think anyone that turns out as horrible as Endeavor did got it from somewhere else. But let's say it just came from personal pride. He knew better. He knew better. He was terrible. He was a terrible father. He was a terrible husband. The Endeavor hate is somewhat valid. I get it. However, him trying to atone for his sins is one of the greatest parts of My Hero Academia, in my opinion. Because again, this comes down to personal belief again, but in my opinion, no matter how terrible a person is, if they then decide they want to turn their life around, I'm willing to give them the chance to try to do that. Does that mean they can be redeemed in the eyes of everyone that they wronged? No, that is totally up to the victim to forgive them or not. But I think a bad person trying to be a good person at all is better than a bad person just remaining a bad person. Does that make sense? Another place that I feel like I had a misunderstanding when watching, and I don't know actually, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if this is a mistranslation or something, but everyone says, oh, he's a grapist, like he's all of that. Let's be clear, I think marital grape is 100% real, and I think coercion is grape, and I think like it's all not good. But I do think it's potentially over dramatized just a tiny bit. Let me know if this is mistranslation again, but this is the panel that I saw, and this is what I saw while watching. I don't know if it's translated differently for the dub or the sub, but this is what I saw when I was watching. First of all, Ray, she wanted to be sold, messed the freak up. I know that's messed up, but that was her desire. Was it messed up of Endeavor to go along with it? Absolutely, that's on him. That's freaking weird. But nothing was like, she wasn't like a slave. Like she like agreed to it. It's sad that she agreed to it, but she did. It's not cool. And then as far as having more kids, this is what I saw. Endeavor's voice. Meanwhile, I still yearn for a child whose quirk combined with fire and ice. My wife wanted more children, saying they could encourage each other. I saw this in my comments, someone was saying that's a really bad mistranslation, and then others were like, no, it's not. So let me know the case on that, and I'm open to him being all the horrible things everyone's saying. Even if that is the case, my argument still stands that I love his atonement arc, not redemption. I freaking love in the end of season 7 when Dobby's like, I hate you, you're the worst scumbag dad. And he's like, yes, you're right, keep going, you're right. Some people may see that as like emotional manipulation, but like, I actually think he's being genuine. He knows how terrible he is, and he's terrible. He's freaking terrible. Anyways, genuinely open-minded to everything. I've only seen the show once, so if there's anything you need to correct me on, I'm open-minded, I'm listening. Regardless of if he is as terrible as everyone says he is, I do think his story and the Todoroki family as a whole literally makes My Hero Academia what it is, and it makes My Hero Academia have some of like the most underrated writing in like all of anime, because it seems like one of the more fluffy, like cutesy animes, and it's just like not. That story hits deep. That shiz is so sad, and it's so real for so many people, which is why I try to say this genuinely and like sensitively. But yes, please let me know your thoughts in the comments.